Today, I'm ranking every Mortal Kombat character against Homelander, easily the most overpowered DLC in years. But of course, today's video is about an actual fight and not the gameplay itself. Ranking Homelander is going to be difficult too because the show is extremely inconsistent. We're told that Homelander has survived every attack thrown at him, which includes missiles, I imagine, but later on he gets injured by other supes like Queen Maeve, who in the comics was not able to hurt him at all, by the way. So yeah, the show's very inconsistent. Homelander's fast when he needs to be, but then slow when he needs to be. Homelander's invincible when the writer says so, and then vulnerable when the writer says so. To give Homelander the best chance possible, I'm going to go off his strongest feats. The guy can easily cut airplanes in half by staring at them, fly faster than the speed of sound, which means his reaction time is crazy fast too. And unlike Omni-Man, Homelander has heat vision, which means he can kill you from a distance by flying in the air if he wants to, and that's definitely something Homelander would do. Yeah, today's ranking is gonna be tough, so please don't skip to the end of this video and then get mad at me because I'm going to explain my reasoning for every single placement. Just watch the video, it's not that long. Thank you so much to everyone who supports my videos, including this new series. If you enjoy my video today, please leave a like down below, and if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to reach 500,000 subscribers before 2026, and we're getting so close. In the past couple months, we grew by over 10,000 subscribers, so I think we can make it. Please smash that red button if you like today's video. And without any further ado, everyone, let's begin. Alright everyone, to save some time, the bottom row is already filled. These characters have no powers or rely on guns, which have zero effect on Homelander. The guy is bulletproof and then some. Also, he's basically invulnerable to extreme heat, but not Hellfire. That's different, and we're going to talk about that later on in this video. I just wanted to save time by doing this bottom row early. So alright, characters that can beat Homelander. Fire God Liu Kang, absolutely. The man creates dimensions at will, can reset time if he wants to. Yes, I know he kills Liu Kang in his arcade ending. Those are never canon for DLC characters, and especially not guest characters. For Pete's sake, Leatherface kills Cassie Cage in his ending, which is beyond impossible. I love Leatherface, but he's a regular dude with a chainsaw, whereas Cassie Cage is a borderline superhero. Then Jason kills Liu Kang in his ending, which is possibly more unbelievable. So yeah, arcade endings for guest characters are never canon. And also, he can fly. That's gonna be a big deal in this video. People forget that Fire God Liu Kang can fly, but yes he can. And so can Cetrion. She's able to fly, command all the elements, and is basically unhurtable unless you're also a god. Then we have Chronica, who's a keeper of time. She can rewind reality whenever she wants to, or teleport people on command. So if she wanted to, just take Homelander into space. I'm pretty sure he'd die. Next up, we have Shujinko, because he can copy any ability he sees, including flight. So combine that with his mastery of martial arts and every other ability he possesses, and yeah, Homelander's going down. Next up, we have Onaga. The guy doesn't fly very much, but his wings do work. He can fly. And also, the man's nearly invincible. Shinnok is an elder god just like Cetrion and has an amulet that can imprison or kill pretty much anybody. Next up we have the gods like Raiden and Fujin. I feel like both of them could kill Homelander. Next up is Garrus, who has control over time. He could freeze Homelander in place and then just kill him. I think he's physically strong enough to do that. And even if not, the man could always complain to Chronica and have her delete Homelander if he wanted to. Then finally, last but not least, here's a hot take: Scorpion. This man never stays dead, so even if Homelander does kill him initially, Scorpion's just coming back, at which point he's teleporting behind Homelander, taking him to the Netherrealm and then just leaving him there. Homelander has no way of escaping this realm, he's gonna die. Then on top of that, Scorpion has Hellfire, which is different than normal fire and can burn anything. The games themselves say so. Real quick, Gamer Subs has a new cup. Get yours now before it runs out with my link down below in the pinned comment. It gets you a nice discount, and seriously, these cups sell out really fast, so you want to order now. She comes in peace, so take her to your leader. But guess what? Gamer Subs also has tons of cool merch. I really like some of their new shirts and hoodies. Plus they have amazing cups lately too. Look at how the art wraps all the way around the cup. It's so cool. Yeah, Gamer Subs has been killing it lately. They have tons of cool stuff to buy. So check them out with my link down below and get a discount. Alright, next up is Close Fight. These battles could go either way. Homelander wins or the other guy wins. It's pretty much a 50-50. The fight is close. First up is Ermac. The man has telekinesis. He's a great warrior. However, he is vulnerable to being very vaporized with heat vision, so this fight could go either way. Next up we have Sindel. She's good at flying and has a super scream ability, which would hurt Homelander's super hearing. Then on top of that, she is super strong and durable, went toe to toe with Cetrion and actually won, so Sindel's very powerful. Next up is Shang Tsung. He can transform into Homelander, like on a dime, and just use his powers against him. And without spoiling the comics, Homelander is vulnerable to his own heat vision. Next up is Quan Chi. This man can teleport right above you with 2 boots to the face or take control of your brain and have you snap your own neck, which would definitely kill Homelander. The guy is stronger than he is durable. Next up is Shao Kahn. This man can rip your soul straight out of your body unless you're under the Elder God's protection, and Homelander definitely is not, so that soul's getting ripped. Then we have Noob Saibot, who can suck you into holes and take you somewhere terrible, like the bottom of the ocean or a dark abyss, any number of places that could kill Homelander. Then finally we have Sub-Zero. I'm giving my boy a bit of a buff here because in some movies he can freeze entire cities instantly when he feels like it. And if the writers say so, that freeze is lethal. In the games it's not, you just unfreeze, but in the films Sub-Zero's freezing can be fatal. But then finally, and last but not least, we have Mocap, the supreme god emperor of everything. However, he's vulnerable to heat vision, so this fight could go either way. Alright, next up, I'm actually going to skip a row because now's the part where I get people upset. Can't even reach him. This tier refers to characters who can't fly or teleport or jump really high. Or in other words, they have no way of reaching Homelander. He's gonna fly up in the air and heat vision them from a distance until they die, which is most likely instantly, because heat vision casually cuts through steel and other thick metals. And unfortunately, Liu Kang is going here. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. How is Liu Kang going to reach Homelander when he's flying up in the sky using heat vision? Because I want Liu Kang to win, but I don't see any way around this situation. With Omni-Man, it was more believable because he's honorable, gets up in your face to fight you, right? He doesn't fly up miles away and just throw stuff at you or use heat vision like Homelander would definitely do. The man's a dirty fighter and he's going to cheat if he can. So once again, I don't know how Liu Kang wins this fight, but let me know in the comments if you find a way. Next up is Kung Lao for pretty much the same reason. He can only teleport to where his hat is, and he can't throw his hat miles into the air. Even if he could, Homelander would just move out of the way and the teleport would not work. Next up is Jax. The man is a super good fighter and way more powerful than people realize. I sing his praise all the time on this channel, but even so, he can't fly or even jump super high, so Homelander wins this. And yeah, pretty much every other character I'm putting in this row right now has the exact same problem. Even really powerful characters like Taven and Blaze have no way of reaching Homelander when he's up in the air. What are they gonna do? They can try throwing fireballs and other projectiles, but Homelander is faster than sound. He's just gonna move out of the way. Kung Jin goes down here too. I love Kung Jin, but he's going down here. Kotal Khan can't get up there either. Trimmer, Ferritor, all these characters I love have no chance of getting up there to reach him. Reptile, even Cabal with his super speed. Doesn't matter how fast you are if you can't get in the air. Cassie Cage, Sonya Blade, Johnny Cage, you get the idea. None of these people can get up there. Johnny tried to sneak up there just now, but none of these characters can reach Homelander. And yeah, you get the idea. I'm gonna go ahead and put all of them here right now really quickly. I'm not arranging them left to right just yet. I'm just putting them in the right row. And yeah, there we go. This row is filled. So now let's talk about characters who are gonna land some hits because they can fly or jump super high or teleport. For example, Devora, she can fly, has poisonous bug attacks. She can even summon biblical swarms that would give Homelander a tough time. Then we have Kentaro, Goro, and Shiva who can jump Lord knows how high, at least hundreds of feet. So that's catching Homelander off guard at least once. Then we have Melina who can teleport anywhere on a dime, and Katana has the exact same powers because they're clones. People forget that. Katana and Melina have the exact same abilities. They just prefer to fight with different abilities, but they all share the exact same powers. Next up is Natara. She can literally fly. Sector and Cyrax have really good flight depending on the games or movies. Scarlet and Jade can also teleport on a dime. In fact, I would put Scarlet in close fight because she can pull the blood out of your body, and I don't think Homelander has any resistance to that. Then we have Rain, who's actually a good matchup against Homelander because he can summon lightning to strike him or teleport behind him, create tsunamis, hurricanes, all that stuff. So actually, I think he goes in close fight. For once in this entire series, Rain has a good matchup. Next up is Smoke. He can teleport or become a vapor, and then we have Kenshi with powers similar to Ermac but not at the same level. In other words, they do similar stuff, but Ermac is better at it, and also Ermac can fly. I should have mentioned that earlier. Alright, so every character is placed. With the snap of my finger, They are now lined up left to right. Left is stronger, right is weaker. There we have it, everyone. Each Mortal Kombat character ranked against Homelander. Today's video was a bit different since Homelander can fly and use a very far-ranged attack known as heat vision, which absolutely gives him an edge against certain warriors. Even if they're better fighters than him, it doesn't really matter when he's super far away and has heat vision. Hopefully though, the video was still fun. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below. It helps the channel out a ton. And if you're not subscribed, please smash that red button right now. Finish that combo by subscribing and ringing that bell so you never miss any future videos. Make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdogs.